Every successful entrepreneur has their top business secrets, the special tips, ideas, and insights that completely change the game for them. No topic is off limits, as leading industry experts get real and reveal all. I'm Joe Vega. Welcome to Flower Shop Secrets. Watch now on YouTube, like, subscribe, and ring the bell for new episodes. What's up, everybody? This is Joe Vega, and welcome to another Flower Shop Secret podcast. And today we're speaking with Mike Black from Jet Fresh. Mike is the president of Jet Fresh Flowers, a Miami-based, family-owned and run wholesale flower importer and distributor. He started a business in 2008 with the aim of building long-term relationships with customers and going above and beyond to make them happy. Mike, welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your background? How did you get started in the flower industry?
My family had a wholesale florist on the flower market on 28th Street, New York City. I didn't like school and I loved the flower market. I loved every aspect of the hustle, the bustle, even the 3 a.m. start time. My dad let me work in summer times when I was a boy, and then the minute I could work full time, I started, and I was about 17 at that point. My dad was already in Miami working here, and he kind of invited me to come to Miami.
I happened to see like an Instagram video about the flower shortage that you guys put out on Instagram. What are some of the issues that farmers are dealing with that are causing the flower shortage right now?
There's a lot of moving parts to the problem, but it goes back to the onset of COVID. The industry went to a standstill, and these growers around the world did not know how to handle that. The bigger the grower, the bigger the problem. Many farms had to suspend operations. Some of them took plants out. Growers did not know exactly what to do. And there's a global pandemic was coming. There's no plan. There's no rule book on how to do it. We have a small little boutique farm in Ecuador, and it's small enough where, we kind of like made a decision that we were going to maintain the plants with a minimal amount of people and keep everybody safe. And then when the coast is clear, we just basically have to turn the switch back on, and then we will begin to have productivity again. And that decision worked out well for us. But not every farm made that same decision. Some farms, they laid off people and they removed productivity. Some farms got bad advice from their floral associations, things that they shouldn't have done, they did. And that's came up to hurt them. Fast forward from March, going into late April of 2020, we started to see here in Miami that there began to be some sort of demand for flowers. We had a hard time finding supply starting then. And it's continued to be that way ever since, because the demand is really high and the productivity is not sufficient to support all this increased demand. On top of that, the flower industry depends on air cargo. A lot of the bigger airlines, they're moving more profitable things than flowers. So all these things are causing the shortage. So if you have the flowers, you might not have a plane. If you have the plane, right, you might not have the flowers. And then when it gets to a hub like Miami, then there's a lot of backlog here because there are a lot of shortage of people. And the demand is climbing. States are opening, and all of a sudden there are events. People want to get married. It's a shortage of everything imaginable. Wooden pallets, cardboard boxes, plastics, glass, everything. It's just short. We didn't even discuss the weather conditions. The weather conditions on every growing region along the equator, whether you're in Africa, South America, doesn't matter where, the weather has been horrible. Cold, rainy weather. From a rose grower perspective, we're producing way more percentage of unexportable flowers than normal. And that's caused by close to freezing temperatures and rain, and even hail. It's causing less productivity in a lot of farms, which is also contributing to the shortage. When you have all of these low temperatures and high humidity and a lot of rain, it causes a lot of humidity-borne diseases on the farm, which causes the farm to have to use more treatments to the plants, which cost more money to do, which is rising the cost of production. It's like it's never stops.
It's a wait and see game. How should florists work with growers to improve their supply?
The florist, in my opinion, needs to plan a lot further ahead than they used to. We're encouraging customers to start placing standing orders, something for baseline, not a huge amount, not an overwhelming amount, but for your baseline nuts and bolts. I think it's good, smart business sense right now to place a fixed standing order with your supplier. Farms and wholesalers are going to work hard to prioritize your standing order, your fixed order, before they will something for the open market, because they know that that box is sold week in and week out, and it'll be paid for, and it's a done deal. So if you need a certain amount of flowers on a weekly basis, you need to talk to your local wholesaler, or talk to your supplier, whoever it is, and you need to lock it down. And it's 12 months. It's not a lifetime. You make that order, and at least you can sit back and relax and I know I'm going to get that.
You guys actually run a farm. What's the name of the farm? And can you tell us a little bit more about it?
The name of our farm is Jet Fresh Flower Growers. It's in Cotopaxi, Ecuador. We felt the need to have more of a global presence. We wanted to have a global business. So having a farm in Ecuador, we can export to countries around the world. We have about 55 employees. The farm is run by Juanita and Carlos Coloma. Right now, we're in the build-out stage. We totally renovated the farm in the past 3 years with new varieties, new buildings, new greenhouses, and we're in the process of building 3 more additional hectares, which pretty much maxes out our land. When we bought the farm, we said, man, this is either the dumbest thing we ever did or the smartest thing we ever did. And in the end of the day, I'm really happy that we did do it because it has helped us get through this pandemic. We love it. We absolutely love the project. We love the people. We love to help the people there. Juanita and Carlos, they called me with an idea that they wanted to give a benefit to the workers at the farm. They came up with something so unique and so cool that we just couldn't say no to it. The farm is, I think it's like 80% female at the farm. And these women, they work hard, man. They really work hard. You know, these women have to get to the farm 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then they have to go home and they have to do, deal with their family things. And Juanita and Carlos came up with this idea. So, well, what if our employees, the women, and only the women, can bring their laundry and have somebody at the farm do the laundry for them? We build a room, we build a building, we buy some commercial washing and dryer machines, and eliminate that whole job, that whole chore that they would normally have to do on the weekend so they could have some more time with their families. In the beginning, the employers were like, well, how much is it going to cost me? Zero, cost you nothing. So they drop off their laundry in the morning, and on the way home, they come and they pick up their laundry. It's washed and it's folded, and they bring it home. Most of these folks that work at the farm, they don't have washers and dryers. And this benefit they gave to these people are just so beautiful. And then people were skeptical about it. Oh, well, it's going to cost me something. And it doesn't cost them anything. And now I think she says she's got like 47 or 45 employees participating in the free laundry service. So that on top of, we have a doctor that comes to the farm. We give free eyeglasses to employees that need them. We supply a lunch every day and at a very minimal cost to the employee. And if they work late, we also supply a dinner free of cost. So they have done so many wonderful things, not just for the business side of it, but for the social side of it. And I'm very proud of them, of the things that they've done there. So we love this project, and we're not only in it for the money, we're in it because it's just a beautiful thing all around. My family loves it, my employees love it. Everybody here that has visited the farm has come home just really excited about it. So we'll never be big. We're always going to keep it small. It's always going to be boutique. It's exciting for me because I was kind of getting bored of stuff. You think after 40 years in the flower business, you know everything. I didn't know anything. I learned so much.
That story gives you chills a little bit because it's just like, I mean, come on.
We try to make everybody feel like the family. It doesn't matter if you drive the truck, if you work in the warehouse, if you're in sales or in accounting. It doesn't matter where you are in the company. We try to make it like a family business as much as we can. And it was harder in the beginning to transfer that culture down to the farm. But I think we're there. I think people at the farm are feeling that appreciation and that family feeling where everyone's important. There's nobody that's not important in the company. You got to do your job. We hold you accountable if you don't. But at the end of the day, you have a happy place to work. And we're trying to make it so they have a happy place to work.
It sounds like it's an amazing place to work, no matter what levels, no matter if it's in South America or in Miami here. Sounds great.
So, Joe, there's nothing more stressful than the flower business, if you ask me. Maybe Wall Street or something like that, where you're losing all your money in one day. But I don't know too many jobs that is as stressful as the flower business. Whether you're retail, wholesale, grower, doesn't matter. Everything is against you. That's why it's important for me to have an atmosphere where even if things suck today, I still want to come back to my job tomorrow, you know?
Michael, where can people go to learn more about you?
Jump on our website, jetfreshflowers.com. We have, we're on the Instagram, we're on the Facebook, we're pretty much on all that stuff. Or just give us a call. If you're in Miami, come on by.
Thank you so much. We want to help your business bloom. Check out more episodes of Flower Shop Secrets. Watch now on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for new episodes.